Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. And in the last episode, we liberated Aurelus Castle from General Emrys, and we also gained one new unit. Although we're probably not going to use them, we have Rickard the Thief now. But with that, let's actually continue into Chapter 7, because with that, we're ending off Chapter 6, Fire Emblem, which we actually did get the Fire Emblem shield in the last one as well, which is actually kind of cool. Apparently, it's going to let us open up doors, which actually is kind of weird. I didn't expect that to be a thing from the shield of the kings, basically, is how I've always thought of it. So it's kind of weird that we'll be able to use that to open up doors and chests and stuff, so... But it also saves us from using a thief in order to open up everything, so honestly, I'll take it, to be completely honest. Okay, Chapter 7, Lafkendith Gauntlet. Lafkendith Gauntlet? Who's that? I guess... Actually, I don't know who that is.
I do not agree with your strategy, General Hammerin. As a Knight of Macedon, I have my pride. I wish to fight them head-on, a fair battle.
Many of the soldiers of Macedon were lost in Aurelus. Surely you understand this. We must regroup in the castle and stall for time. The king has put his faith in me. I would ask that you do the same. After all, if you do not trust the Empire, your little sister Maria is the one who would suffer the consequences.
Oh, so that's Minerva then. And I'm 100% because Maria is Minerva's sister. Oh, that's kind of cool. So we get to finally... We can't recruit her in this chapter because the only one is Bantu, but... Okay, I'm gonna stay away from her because she might end up not attacking me. Or we might be able to just take her down and she would be recruitable later, because I do know she should be a recruitable because of the fact that she is one of the playable characters of this game, so I'm gonna be careful around her if she is on the map.
Suffer the consequences. I understand. I will leave this matter in your hands. I know you can defeat Altean Knights with your schemes, however. I expect that you will end up regretting this.
What kind of schemes are you planning, buddy? He's definitely planning something weird because of the fact that he's got a lot of... I've seen my first Wyvern Knights, actually. There's Minerva herself. Dragoons. And we also got a couple other Dragoons. Anyone else hiding in the background here? I bet you there is someone. And the White Wings are actually here as well. Caeda, Est, and Paula. Okay. So I'm pretty sure, based on my thing that said that literally Bantu is the only recruitable here, we need to be careful around those two. And I'm pretty sure Bantu is inside this village as a whole. So the only way we're going to be getting into that village is by moving Marth that way. So let's actually start doing that. So he should be holding his shield now. Okay, so it's not an item, it's an actual thing that's attached to his name. Thank you, game. That actually makes things 10 times easier, because that was the reason why he is only holding 3 items right now, because I wasn't sure how the game was gonna work with that, honestly. So, with that, let's continue on then. First things first is opening up this door then. So how does this work? Game, how does this door opening work? Do I just walk up to a door and then it opens? Okay, sorry for the cut. So, I thought that the door was able to be opened by the Fire Emblem, but apparently the Fire Emblem can only open up chests. I misread that in the last one and I didn't know that, so... In order to get Bantu, I can't find out if there's a chest key or a door key on this map, so I ended up just bringing Julian instead to save some time and I'm just gonna open the door with Julian at this point because it just saves us time. I had to drop Navarre off, but I would be using Navarre if I was allowed to at this point.
The warrior Minerva is actually Princess of Macedon. It is said that she fights for Dola's empire because they are holding her sister hostage. Though she is feared by all, I have heard that she is very beautiful and kind. I wonder if anyone can help her.
Well, we're definitely gonna try and help her in some points, but I need to make sure that it's actually safe for Julian to actually walk over there. So, first things first is actually getting rid of those archers. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we are gonna figure something out here. Let's see here. I think we can use Harden. Harden's tanky, and I actually made sure that all my Cavaliers have javelins now, so now we can actually attack from long range with pretty much almost every single character on our cast, which is actually really good. And also found out how those bow guns work. So bow guns actually have really high chances of hitting, but low might. Basically, what would be an iron bow, basically, is what a bow gun is in this game, if you guys are wondering. Which, now I know that, and now I kind of understand why you would use one. So, if I ever feel like I need to use the other one, other than the steel bow does more damage, but I need to use it every now and again if I really need to. Thankfully, we double this guy, and I found out how doubling works. So, apparently it's 4 speed, but it also requires the weight of your weapon as well, which isn't... I actually don't know how heavy my weapons are, so I don't know how I would ever know that. But that's how that works, apparently. So, now that we know that, that's actually good. So, with that, now we can actually start on the chapter. I spent like 15 minutes on messing around trying to figure out if there was a key on this map, since the wiki for this game is kind of lacking, I'm gonna be honest. Like, they have the future game, but even for the future game, it's really not that, you know, it's very bare bones, is what I'm trying to say. And I don't know why. That's really strange for this game, because of the fact that I'm pretty sure Shadow Dragon, the remake on the DS, is pretty accessible. Maybe not in, like, cartridge form, but in, like, playability, you can easily play it, because emulators for Nintendo is pretty, common, I'm just gonna be honest. So I'm surprised that there's not more information on this game than most of the Fire Emblem games past that, so that's actually kind of surprising to me. But with that, let's actually continue. I have a feeling we're pretty much set and ready for this for this chapter, but I'm not entirely sure. I do have all my units set up in items, but the thing is I don't know what happens after this, because we could have as many items as I think we have, but the thing is we could mess up at any point if we're not careful. Let me make sure that Julian can actually make it from where he's standing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, as long as this tree right here doesn't block one movement, we should be able to make it to the door in the next turn, which is good. I'm gonna also put Lena in harm's way for like a second, just so we can maybe get some experience, and never mind, she can't make it to the door, so... And we'll just put her... I guess, like, yeah, the mountain's fine. I think right on top of the mountain's fine, because of the fact that we don't know if we're going to take her inside the area with the town or not, but we're more than likely, I think. I just want to make sure that we get Bantu out safe and sound, and not have to worry about him getting mauled to death by dragoons or something. I'm pretty sure that's Minerva making her way up here, actually. Uh-oh. She's not going to randomly start attacking me, right? Based on the wiki, it says no, but honestly, I have a feeling they're coming after me right now, and we need to worry. Okay, so all the knights are just going to protect that guy, got it. Now the rest of the dragoons and also white wings are making their way over here. Okay, so yeah, it was good that we brought Lena over there then, if they're just gonna run us down with the Pegasus Riders, and the White Wings and Dragoons and everything else that wants to kill us at this point. Oh, I was kinda hoping you would attack the other character, but Marin can get some more experience, I guess. It's fine, Marin's really good, so honestly, the more experience for him, the more HP he gets, so he survives longer. Okay, so how far do Wyvern Knights move in this game? I need to know that. 10 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you can run me down. Okay, you're using a lance. Minerva's using a silver lance. Got it, got it. How much damage does Minerva do, though? That is the real question. 9 strength. Oof. With a silver lance. That's, terrifying. I'm pretty sure you do more damage than Yagan does. Yes, you do! Okay, okay, that's a little scary. Drug, I might have you tank one of these White Wings running us down in a very short amount of time, honestly. So, I'm gonna move you here. I'm gonna also move, you a little bit away. Yeah, we need to open up some room for the dragons, I'm pretty sure, because that does not look safe. That's not that. I don't want to move you that far back, but I want to throw you where Lena is standing, though. Okay, that seems good, I think. I want to make sure that we're able to tank the damage. That's why I'm moving the units. Because I don't know if we're going to be able to tank a Silver Lance as much as the normal character would. So I'm just going to be careful and make sure that we're a little bit safe on where we're positioned. Because I actually didn't expect the dragons to start moving now, if I'll be completely honest. My pathing was not for the dragons, my pathing was just to make it so we're kind of split up, so we're ready for the later part of the map. Okay, I think that's fine. So, let's see how these guys are gonna move. Cause, oh, here we go.
This fighting is more than I can stomach. Polycatria S, let's get
out of here. Oh, they're leaving. Okay, thank you. Thank you for not chasing me down. Okay, so they're leaving the map now. What was the point of moving them in the first place, then? I'm actually kind of confused. Okay, so they don't even want to try and fight, so I don't have to worry about them. Okay, cool. So that makes me, less scared of what was about to happen. Uh-oh, he's going for Wendell. Wendell should be able to survive one attack, I would think. Right? And he's also a bishop, so because this guy attacked him, wouldn't he also get some experience from that as well? Or is that only curates? It's probably only curates then. Yeah, it's only curates. Okay. I wasn't sure on that because they didn't really explain some of this stuff, so I kind of have to figure it out on my own. And as I said, the wiki's not very helpful as well, so I kind of have to figure most of this out on my own, which is actually pretty good, honestly, but it does make things harder on me to learn new things in this game, because there is a lot of information that's different than what I'm used to. Okay, so far so good. This guy is 10 HP. How much experience do you get for taking one of these out? 44 experience, not bad. Okay, Drog's decent on the experience. Honestly, I feel like we should give it to Julian if we have to bring him out every now and again just to get certain units. But I honestly really don't want to do that because of the fact that he wasn't a planned unit in the first place. And I would very much rather have Navarre on the team than him, if I'll be completely honest, but there's nothing I can really do about that, so I'm gonna say, how close? Wendell's nowhere close, isn't he? Yeah, he's nowhere even close, so honestly, I'm saying probably either, Caeda won't be able to just knock this guy out, though, that's the thing. Oh wait, we can test out how bows work, actually. That would be kind of cool. Actually, I want to see how much damage bows do. Because this will actually tell us how much damage we do to flying enemies. And we haven't really gotten to test that out, so this is finally something we can test that has been a couple episodes in the making, honestly, because we haven't actually had a time we can actually figure this out. So, steel bow. How much damage do you do to flying dragons? Because this will kind of be, if you... Okay, 12 damage. Okay, so it's not going to be like a one-shot, but it is going to go through a massive point in their armor, which is good to know. Okay, cool. Thanks, game. That's all I needed to know, because the game really didn't tell me how that works, so it's just good to know in general. I'm going to put Lena here, because I feel like she can get some experience here, but the thing is we also need to do one other thing in order for that to be the case, and that is actually putting a unit here and boxing Wendell in so Wendell doesn't get randomly attacked. Because if Wendell gets attacked here, he won't really be able to do, we won't be able to get any of the experience for Lena here, so I feel like if we move them like this, they'll attack us in a different formation. Let's see here. Please attack Lena, and just once, because I need the experience for her. Yeah, Minerva and the White Wings are just getting out of there. I'm pretty sure all of them are the White Wings, actually. I always think of the White Wings as the three sisters, but I think Minerva's actually part of them, so I should just call them all the White Wings, honestly. And one of these Pegasus Knights are actually going for Marth instead, which is not what I want them to do because Marth actually gets rid of these guys. So it is a little unfortunate, but we'll be fine, I think. And there is another level for Marth, level 9, Strength, Skill, Luck, and Max HP. Not bad. Can you not attack Marth? Lena needs the experience too, please. Also, when do we get one of our level up crests, or... because I don't know what they're called in this game, but I wouldn't... a Master Seal, basically. When do we get the Master Seal in this game? Because I know you get one. So, how does that work in this game? Because I honestly don't know. Because I wouldn't like to change Lena into a classic and attack. Because healing and attacking would be nice. Because she really doesn't do much, and she's just a person on the map at the moment until she can actually start attacking, which would be nice. Okay, Caeda. We're gonna see if Caeda can do something here. We should be able to... I'm gonna try one of our lances. I know they're probably gonna dodge this, but it's honestly worth a shot. 4 damage. Okay, so our lance does 4 damage inside, inside the forest. Good to know. Unless it is a lance. I swear I selected the lance, but I could be completely wrong. I could have sworn lances did more damage than that. Weird. I don't know, I remember my lances doing 13 damage at one point, so I'm kind of confused there, but it's probably fine, I guess. Okay, so let's move Cain here, I think. Just Steel Sword, just get rid of this person entirely. Because we need to open this up for Julian so he can safely make his way over to the door, open it up, and then Marth can he can probably just deal with the rest of the enemies in there. Because there's only 2 in there, and we can just use the experience for ourselves. Please tell me this works. Master Key, okay, thank you. Julian used the Master Key and the door opened. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was actually gonna work, so thankfully it did. So Marth, you just start making your way over there so you can get Bantu. Okay, only one person needs to get rid of the last person, so who wants some experience? Wendell, you've only had maybe a little bit of combat, so you know what, you can get the rest of this. I don't know if you're actually gonna get rid of this Pegasus Knight, but here you go. 6 damage, and down goes that knight. Thank you. Okay, cool. Now we can deal with the rest of the army. Okay, now that we have that settled, we can actually start doing what we need to do. And now I feel like we know what we can do now. Because I wasn't sure if as I was saying, the Master Key was actually going to work. That's why I was very hesitant on putting Julian there in the first place, I'm going to be completely honest. I wasn't saying exactly why I was hesitant. It was that. I wasn't sure if that was going to work. I didn't want to say it was going to work, because I wasn't sure. Okay, because I messed up with the Master Key in the last episode. I didn't know that until very late in the chapter that the Master Key wasn't going to work until we tried to use it. And for some reason, thieves are the only people that can use the Master Key. But honestly, that should just be a skill, honestly, for a thief. If I'll be completely honest, but like Marth with his Fire Emblem shield. Because you see it right there on his name. He didn't have that before, so this is going to let him open up chests for free. But they could have done that with Thieves, where it just had like a key mark or something, and then it gave them the ability to just open up anything. And then just make the Master Keys usable for any character. Because honestly, that got me a little confused, I'm going to be completely honest. Okay, so I think we can move Ogma forward. I don't know how this map's going to roll out later. It looks pretty easy for right now, but honestly I don't know how this is going to turn because we don't know the stats on the enemies down there, so I think that it's going to ramp up now that we're getting closer to them, and who knows, honestly. Okay, computer, what do you got for me? Anything scary? Looks like Minerva and the White Wings or the White Wings in general are just getting out of here entirely. They don't want anything to do with us, thankfully. I don't know if we get near them and they'll randomly attack us. Hopefully not. But honestly, I can kind of see the game's AI messing up there and just having them randomly attack me. So honestly, we're about to find out if they're gonna randomly just chase me down for no reason. I really hope they don't, but that was a crit and a half. Just gonna be honest. Ouchie. Thankfully, I was thinking we were gonna get a double and knock him out, but nope, game didn't want to give me that. Thanks, game. I was honestly really hoping for you to actually give me a knockout, but it's fine. We can just bring Caeda in here, and if we don't to get rid of this guy, we need to bring someone else in. So hopefully this works. Steel Sword, it has a lower hit chance. I believe it's 80% instead of the... Really? Talking about hit chance missing. But I think hopefully Caeda hits the second one, because we actually do need to get rid of these guys. Okay, thank you. And 18 damage is not bad. But yeah, as the Iron Swords have 100% apparently, and then the Steel Swords are actually a bit different, so we do need to be a little bit careful with that. I'm just going to use one of our Rapier charges because I found out you can buy more, so I'm just going to slice this guy for 100% hit chance and just get him on out of here so we don't have to worry about that happening. Okay, cool. Because I was worried that we would just get knocked out there, so just to be careful, let's just make it so we don't have to worry about that in the first place. Okay, cool. So far, so good. Now we just need to make sure the rest of the team is making their way on the other side, since Marth is kind of tied up at the moment, and he really can't do much at the moment due to the fact that we have to have him over here for Bantu, because he's not an enemy unit, and I know that for sure, so he's literally inside that village. That's the only place he can be. And I'm pretty sure, one of the people on the previous map said that he was hiding in a village waiting for Marth to talk to him. So that's all we need to do for him. Okay, so far so good. I just want to make sure that everyone's kind of following up. We do have a giant pile of units, though, over there, which I normally wouldn't move like this, but it's honestly all I can think of doing right at the moment, so just in case, we're going to be careful. Because I don't know what's about to happen. Because I do know that, because we do know reinforcements are in this game, so we're going to find out how the reinforcements work in this game very shortly, I think. Because they did the first reinforcements in the last, or the chapter before, with the respawning enemies inside the strongholds. So I have a feeling that there's a bunch of strongholds here that are empty. I have a feeling that maybe there might be some kind of, you know, rabid enemies coming out of those in any second, honestly. But, who knows. Let's see here. I could be completely wrong. Okay, so let's throw Marth into here. Let's get our Bantu in so we can finally start actually working on this chapter.
Excuse me. Have you met a young girl by the name of Tiki? She is the last of the Naga, the Divine Dragon Clan. There is no one but she who can defeat the Manakite serving Medius. I'm so old that I do not have much fight left in me, but without my stone, I cannot become a dragon at all. I'll come along with you, so please help me find Tiki.
Will do, Mr. Bantu. Oh, you actually don't even have your stone. I'm pretty sure we got that because we got the Fire Stone in the previous episode. I'm pretty sure that's his. So thankfully we have that, so just in case, if he needs it later, we'll give it to him. For right now, he really doesn't need it though, so I'm going to save on to that because I'm pretty sure it has a durability. So wasting it now, when we don't know if we can get another, is not a good idea. And I'm pretty sure we don't get Tiki for a while too, so I'm just going to be careful with that, because if we mess up there, and he doesn't have a weapon for when we actually need to recruit Tiki, that's going to be a different story. I'm just going to be honest. Okay, so let's see here, because I'm pretty sure you need Bantu in order to recruit Tiki, so if Bantu were to die early, you won't be able to get Tiki, so I'm just going to be completely honest. Let's be careful as much as possible until we know for sure. Okay, let's see here. Wolf, you just get close enough since you only can attack with bows, so just in case, I don't need you running too far ahead without being sure where we want to go yet. Okay, so far so good. Abel, I want you to get rid of this thief. Wait a minute, we need to make sure that we're not going to get ran down for randomly attacking this thief. Okay, seems safe, so we're going to go for this thief then. I'm going to say Steel Sword, because we only attack once. And I want that one attack to actually hit, so I feel like a steel sword would be smart, and 30 damage is... wow. Not many enemies actually have 30 HP yet, so you know what? Oh, you do get a door key. Thanks, game. I'm gonna store that for later, so we can use that later. Thanks, game. Okay. Thankfully, you can get more doors, so that's nice. I'm gonna sit inside the stronghold. That gives us about 30% dodge chance, so honestly, I feel like that's a good idea to stand in there. I don't know. Okay, so far so good. And then we just got a little bit more to move, and then we'll be fine for this turn, I think. The only reason why I'm hesitant on where to move is because of the fact that Marth is on the other side of the map. And if we randomly get attacked from behind, like all the way over here, that would definitely not be a good thing. I'm just gonna be honest, so hopefully that doesn't happen, but it definitely can happen is the thing. So we need to make sure our units aren't too split up, but split up in enough that we're able to continue on to the next side of the map. Okay, so far so good. Nothing's happened yet, so really? That's how easy this chapter is? There's literally nothing happening, because there's literally only these 3 knights over here and this healer. What does this healer do, actually? Oh, actually, the White Wings actually left the map. I didn't even see them leave. Okay, cool. So we don't even need to worry about getting rid of them on accident. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure you could probably fight them if you really wanted to get some experience, but I have a feeling that maybe you would accidentally kill them if you were to do that, so I'm just gonna be honest, it probably would happen. Okay, so far so good. Just gonna need to make sure everyone's nice and ready for this next combat, because I don't know how much strength these guys have. They could have a lot of strength for all I know. 6 isn't that bad, actually. How about you? 6 strength. Okay, so this isn't even bad at all, then. And then this Harmon guy literally only has 10, which, although that's more than most of our units, actually isn't that bad. Literally 10 strength is not the worst case scenario, because we can literally block most of that with Drog, or even all of it, honestly, depending on how much might his weapon actually has. So honestly, I think we're pretty much fine. I'm gonna not move Julian, I think. I didn't plan on using him in the first place, so he honestly does not need any experience, I'm gonna be completely honest. Okay, move the rest of the squad. Make sure that we got everyone moving, just in case, because reinforcements could still happen, maybe. But honestly, I kind of doubt it at this point, since there's literally nothing attacking us, and we're kind of like right next to the boss anyways, so honestly, I feel like we're fine. But just to be careful, just make sure to move everyone down here just so we have them. But also have a small amount up top with Marth, just so we don't have to worry about getting attacked randomly up there as well. Okay, I think this is the crew that'll move down here. Everyone else up here will just stay up here, I think. Just so we're in like a decent spot of kind of like recovering the map in different areas that need to be covered just in case. And then we can move you here, I think. Daros, you sit in this tree over here, I think. I think that would be fine. And then Ogma, you can sit in this tree over here, I think. I think that's a decent spot to put everyone. It might be wrong, but who knows, honestly. So far, so good. The knights are starting to move. It looks like they have javelins, but those are very inaccurate, and they only get 1 attack, so they have to literally make that attack count, so you can try attacking me, but I'm gonna double you if you... Oh, never mind, you're throwing javelins at me still. I thought you were attacking Abel or Kane or whoever's standing there. Okay, so it looks like no reinforcements. Got it. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure on that. So now that we have a feeling that there is no reinforcements, we're fine to do whatever we want. I'm gonna just get rid of this healer before they even think about healing, so I'll be seeing you later, Mr. Curate, or guy that literally looks like Reese, but not Reese, honestly, but I'll get rid of you in the next turn. You better start running, buddy. Better start running, because I'm not letting you get out of here for free. Just gonna be honest. I'm also gonna break my blizzard on one of these guys real quick, because we have 1 use of it left, so might as well just get rid of it out of our inventory so we can put something else in there later. So 1 blizzard, and it misses completely. Oh, never mind, it's still attacking. Oh, so if it doesn't hit, you still get to keep the charge. Oh, okay, that's actually nice to see. I did not know that. That's actually really nice. I don't think Ogma can go in right away. I want to maybe shoot this guy with one more arrow before you think about getting rid of this guy, I think. Because I want to lower him a little bit more just so Ogma can go in here and not die to him. But apparently our bow does 0 damage to him, so never mind. Okay, Yagan, never mind. We're just gonna have you go in here and just, go like this, bring out your steel sword, smack this guy in the face 1 or 2 times, and just get him out of here. Oh, you only do 3 damage with that sword. Okay, so these knights actually do some damage. Okay, that could be a problem then. Oops. Okay, I moved my units in a horrible position then for these guys. What do we do then? Harden should be tanky enough to deal with one of these guys, so we'll have Harden deal with this guy, I think. Let's make sure we're using the lance, though, because I think that one does more damage. So, just in case, let's use the lance instead. It is a lower chance of hitting, but it might do better than what we're doing right now. So, honestly, yeah, 5 damage is better. If we hit both, we would have done 10, so honestly, it would have been a lot nicer if that actually hit, but, it's fine, honestly. Let's see here, I want to make sure that we don't mess this up, so let's put you here, I think. We should be able to tank most of you, but just in case, let's bring out the lance. Maybe W, get rid of you off the map would be the best case scenario, but hopefully we dodge this. Okay, thank you. The Javelin has like 50% chance, I think. Somewhere near that. 50%, 55, 56, who knows, honestly, since the game doesn't strictly tell you what it is, but it's in a way it kind of tells you based on if you look at like all the Wikipedia stuff, or maybe even like the I'm pretty sure it came with a manual on the original release, so I'm pretty sure if you had the manual you would know exactly what every weapon did, and you would have it at your fingertips, which would be nice. I wish that I did get the physical release because I wasn't able to get one. I'm just gonna be honest, and that's a little sad. I really did want to get that. And scalpers bought every single one where I live, so yeah, fun. Scalpers are the most fun people to deal with when it comes to video game releases. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like scalpers. I'm just gonna be completely honest. I very dislike them because all they do is just make things way too unnecessary when it comes to actually trying to get collectibles and things for video games, like collector's editions and things, which then in turn they don't even get to sell because probably half their stock isn't even bought by people, because people don't want to buy games and things at 2 times the price because games are already expensive as is. People aren't going to buy a collector's edition for double the price, I'm just going to be honest, unless they're either already rich and they don't care about throwing away money, or, what do you call it, they just don't care to buy hand off a scalper. But a lot of people do care if they buy off a scalper or not, so yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not able to sell most of their stock as in general, just to be honest. But there we go, okay. Healer is gone. Now we just got this guy to deal with. Okay, this is easy. This is really easy. Okay, I didn't expect this chapter to be like this. I actually expected a bit more of a resistance. But honestly, it's easier than last chapter, so I'll take it. At least Daros didn't get one-turned like he did in the last one. Does he even survive that attack? I don't even know. I honestly don't even think he'll even hit him. 10 damage, is what we need to do. We already know the bowman can't even do any damage to him, so we're not even gonna try. Ogma, you can go over here and maybe hit this guy with a steel sword and see what happens. If it does any damage, cool, but I honestly doubt it. Okay, 4 damage. You need to dodge this. Okay, you only take 6 damage from that, so it's fine. Okay, that's easy. Okay, just a little bit of damage to that guy would be fine, is what we just did. So honestly, it works out. you know what, you can have this kill. Just get rid of this guy for me. Just so we don't have to worry about a roaming javelin thrower that can pretty much do some decent damage if we let him do what he's doing. Because yeah, he's doing, I'm pretty sure he did like maybe 20 damage so far, or all of them combined for the big knights. I think they did 20 damage, and we barely have 20 for one character. So yeah, they do some decent damage if left to their own devices. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna see if we can get rid of this guy, but honestly, I have a feeling he's gonna dodge me. If you dodge me, I'm gonna be really sad. Please hit him. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Daros. Actually, hitting people is nice for you because of the fact that your steel axe literally is not the easiest thing to hit people with. Weapon level and max HP. Okay. Not the worst thing, but could be better. Okay, so what's Harmon holding? Silver sword. Okay, silver sword, you say? Let's see here, just one Excalibur then. Just do a little bit of damage to him, because he's not going to start running at us. We already know the song and dance for this one, so just do a little bit of damage to him and get ready for whatever happens next, because we don't really got to do much. Because all we got to do is, oh wait a minute, we need Marth to seize the castle. Oops. I should have been moving Marth then. No, yeah, Marth, you start making your way just to save some turns for when I do a cut for that, because that's going to take a couple turns, actually. Because I didn't even think about that until now. Do we actually get rid of this guy with you? Actually, how much HP do you have? That'll definitely tell me. 5 HP. You have how much speed? 5? Okay. You're holding a silver sword, which I think drops your speed by 5, I think? I think that's what I read. So you should be 0 speed. We have 10. We're holding a steel sword, which we should double you then still. Okay, I feel like that should be fine then. We're gonna go for steel sword. We're gonna go steel sword. I feel like that would be smart, because it's gonna have a higher chance than the lance. And you dodged anyways. Okay, fine. Please don't one-shot at me. Ouchie. And of course you dodged twice. Great. Great, that's exactly what I wanted you to do. Okay, now we actually have to go hard on this guy, so let's see here. You have 12 HP. Just gonna be honest, that's probably not our smartest idea to have you just run this guy in. How about you, though, Kane? I feel like you're full HP and you can deal with this. So please attack him once. Right? No? Not at all? Okay. Dodge chance in this game is kind of, bad. I'm just gonna be honest. Because I can't tell how much damage or how much we're gonna actually hit these guys. So normally I wouldn't even run certain units into these people, just due to that fact. But because of that being the case, I really can't tell. I'm just gonna do this just to save some time and some stress, just so we don't have to restart the turn. I'm just gonna throw Wendell right over here, use Thunder, and just get rid of this guy. I thought we were gonna be able to do it with at least Kane and Abel, but it seems like they're not strong enough to deal with him on their own, so I'm just gonna throw this Mr. Thunder Thrower, or Wendell, the Battle Bishop, over here and just get rid of this guy so we don't have to deal with him. And 62 experience is not bad, and we also got a silver sword, and we also got level 3. Luck? What else? Defense? Luck and defense is not bad. Okay, not bad at all. Okay, we're gonna see what happens. Just see if no one else happens to show up. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna go and move I'm gonna move Marth all the way over there, and then we're gonna end this episode off. I'll be right back. I'll do one small cut, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just got randomly attacked as soon as Marth entered the bottom half of the map, and 4, riding the horsemen just randomly attacked me as soon as I got right next to the castle with Marth. I didn't expect that, and my units are pretty, not in the best positions, and I have a feeling that Daros is okay. Daros is fine. Daros is fine. Daros almost died. Just gonna be completely honest. And Marth has like 2 HP. Thank you, game. Thanks for the warning. Thanks for the warning, game, because I literally had no telltale of that even happening. I literally am just walking down here at my own leisurely pace, and then 4 Lance units show out of nowhere and slice my head off. Okay, I know what to do this turn, because I'm gonna just reset my turn and just put someone on top of the strongholds like I had earlier. Because for a couple turns I had people on strongholds, and that's how you block people from spawning. So I'm just gonna do that real quick instead, but we are gonna read what happens when you die though.
Oh, Marth, for you to die here. Restore game from most recent save.
Oh, okay. That's it. Okay. We're not even gonna restart from a save because we don't need to. Here. Okay. So what you do want to do instead of dying like I just did, you just put your unit here, block off one of those, then you can move Marth safely into a position like this, and then let's say put Drog like right here so one of them can't just, we can't get doubled on Lena out of nowhere. The reason why we're placing Lena here is so one of them can run at Lena and maybe give us some experience, which would definitely be nice. We can throw Caeda up here, and then let's see here. I don't want you being too close, because if a unit comes over here, you'll be dead. Because you only have 7 HP. Who's low on HP right now, actually? The list would tell us, right? So, Abel is low, Daros is low. Daros needs to be moved as far as possible from that unit that can spawn over there. Yegan's fine. Merrick, I don't know if you'll survive 1 Javelin. I don't know, because you do have lower defense. Or at least I think you do. So just in case, I'm going to move everyone in like some decent spots that I feel like would save them from going down from something stupid that might kill them. So who knows, honestly. So I'm going to move them like this and just pile them all over here for now. Because I feel like Marth and Drog can deal with the enemies. Because Drog's full HP. He also has like 13 defense or something. 14. Yeah, he's going to be fine. And then Lena can just heal if we really need to worry about that. They didn't spawn this time. Okay. Huh. That's weird. So, how come you didn't attack me this time, but you attacked me last time? Okay, so if Marth's certain amount down here, we randomly get attacked. That's weird. Okay, I'm just gonna block this one with Drog, and then we'll just start running Marth down, I think, then. Because that's strange, I didn't expect that. Okay, let's see how it does it this time. So, how far down can you be for them to spawn? Okay, here we go. As long as you're in range of actually taking the castle over. Okay, so that's about it, then. Okay, so that makes sense. So the reinforcements don't spawn unless you're, like, close enough to actually take over the castle. And that was a scheme that Minerva and the White Wing, or Minerva was talking about, but not the White Wings themselves. I moved them like that just because I knew Lena was going to get attacked, so that means some experience. As long as we don't get doubled here. Please don't double me. Thank you. Just thank you. I need some experience for her, honestly, so any kind of experience would be nice. Just gonna be honest. And we went back to 14 HP, so that's also good. Okay, let's use Drog to just Steel Sword this guy. He's probably just gonna dodge me, but let's see if Drog actually hits him. If Drog hits him, nah, he didn't. I just wanted to see if he would, but it looks like Drog's not getting that chance. Okay. I'm not gonna deal with all these guys because I'm pretty sure they're just gonna keep spawning, so we're just gonna run on out of here since that was the whole point of Marth even making his way down here. So let's do a nice bookmark and let's set up the castle.
Prince Marth, it is time I tell you the legend of the Manicheets. A long time ago, the Manicheets arrived in Orknea. They were of 3 clans, the Divine Dragons of Naga, the Maze Dragons of Basilic, and the Fire Dragons of Salamander. The divine dragons were the most powerful. They stopped the others from conquering mankind. They carried stones that allowed them to conceal their true selves by taking human form. The Dragon King lived in peace with humans until the arrival of Medius, an Earth Dragon. Medius used his great powers to destroy the divine dragons and found the Dola Empire. He launched attacks on the human lands and conquered them all. Though the humans fought bravely, there was nothing that they could do against Medius, but the young warrior Henri faced Medius. He gripped a sword that shone brightly, the Blade of Light, Falchion. After a fierce battle, he at last defeated Medius. Yes, my prince, you do recognize this young man's name. His name is indeed Henri, the first king of Altea. It has been 100 years since those dark days, and now Medius has appeared once again. Prince Marth, you are the chosen one, the last of the Henri's line. Your father, King Cornelius, was defeated before he can accomplish his task. It is up to you now.
And to be continued. Wow, that was actually not that hard of a chapter, honestly. And, honestly, pretty good. It wasn't that bad. It was like, if I knew that the reinforcements were gonna appear, that would have been a lot nicer. Like, some kind of hint that that was gonna happen. Like, Minerva kind of hinted at it, but how were you supposed to know that you had to bring Marth that close to the castle to know that that was going to happen? Because all my units were on the that side of the map. You would think they would start doing it as soon as any movement from any unit gets close to that castle. And then they start spawning them like that. That was really weird. I'm going to be honest, if I was playing on the normal game, I think that would probably make me really sad if that randomly just happened, because I'm pretty sure that's happened to somebody. There's no way that hasn't. But with that, thank you all for watching today's episode. I'm going to actually check what the next map looks like. Might as well, honestly. I just want to see what we're kind of working with. Okay, so a giant lake with a random opening over there. We got another arena to work with. And we got a big battalion of units over there. Wow, okay, I kind of want to look at the map a little bit. Wow, that is a scary looking map, actually. And then you have your convoy over there, your big old beefy knight over here that's not a general for once, which is surprising. And he's got more defense than the last guy, even though he's not even a promoted unit. Wow, okay, actually this map's not too bad. There's a couple villages, so there's 3 shops, and an arena. Not bad at all, I like this. Okay, I'm definitely looking forward to that one. So, with that, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next chapter. And with that, have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.